Thank you very much, sir. I'm sure all of us, all the participants and all of us will start using this to augment our teaching learning process once this training is done. Now I request Professor Shravan to propose word of thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning. It is my privilege to propose the word of thanks. Firstly, I would like to thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Karisiddappa, for his unwavering support. He is always the first one to encourage us bringing such amazing technology-enabled learning processes, which will benefit more than 3 lakh students under VTU. It is overwhelming to know that more than 1,500 people have registered for this training program. And through these trainers, I think more than around 20,000 odd teachers under VTU will be trained by this process. I also express my sincere thanks to Dr. Gangadharan at NITK Surathkal for giving us an opportunity to be a part of this national initiative in such tough times of COVID-19. I also immensely thank our Honorable Registrar P.S. Deshpande sir for being the guiding light for us in organizing this FDP. An event of this magnitude cannot happen overnight. I thank Professor Satish Anigiri sir, Registrar Evaluation VTU, for being a part of this initiative. I also thank Dr. Rashmi Raj Madam, Virtual Lab Coordinator of VTU, for organizing this FDP of such scale at a Dr. Sandhya, E-Learning Special Officer at Mysore, Dr. Purnima Patil, Special Officer of VTU, and all the coordinators who have worked hard at NITK, Honorable VC and NITK Surathkal for giving me an opportunity for being a part of this. I thank you, sir. I hope this program will help maximum number of people, and I hope all the teachers make best use of this initiative. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor. So please carry on.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, will give them.
Yes, sir, the screen is visible.
Thank you.
It is visible.
Thank you. And I would also make 2 suggestions. One is keep your video off, because what happens is the video will be consuming a little more bandwidth. As and when anyone else see that, he is also getting, or he or she is also getting that bandwidth issue. So we would suggest you to keep the video off as well as mic mute. And if you are using a mobile phone, we suggested to use a computer because it is an graphics intensive and the user have to try out few things. Hence, we would say to look at trying to log in through a laptop. That will be much better. And today we had some difficulty. Some of the people are watching through YouTube live link. So welcome on behalf of NITK Karnataka Surathkal for a very, very interesting journey of virtual lab and its adaptation at the Visvesvaraya Technical University and the affiliated colleges. So if you would like to visit NITK, you can visit through the virtual tour. Sitting at your home, you should be able to get into NITK through the beach and see what is NITK and how it is now, etc. So today, we are looking at virtual lab as a tool for online classes and laboratory, specifically for civil engineering. Today's program is for civil engineering. So let us go forward, quickly make the condition, why is it required and how are we doing it. So all of us are here. We started as teachers doing things on Blackboard, and now we need to take off to make sure that we are on air on online classes. So what do? We need to experience the beauty of the online classes and make sure that we have the clarity of conducting online classes and delivering the clarity to our students. And obviously we need to land safely. In our case, it could be well-performing students, both in examination as well as in life, is what we are safety. So for this, we need to relook at our activity a little more closely. Now let us just look at scientists and engineers. How do we define or distinguish between scientists and engineers.
It's not
You should be able to chat in the
it's
chat
not
box
the YouTube
because of the number of people involved. I'm avoiding looking at the chat box, but I can see the chat box. If you like to write what is the difference between a scientist and an engineer, I'm sure many are trying out to type in chat box the difference. The best way is I will just present it as it is. I'm sure all of you agree, even before the Newton's head was redefined, before that also Apple have been falling down. Scientists discover the world that exists, whereas engineers create the world that was never. So we have a higher responsibility to make sure that whatever we tell them, they experience it rather than just remember it. So how do we make that possible? How do we make the concept to be experienced rather than remembered? Or remember means on the final exam they will remember, write and forget afterwards. But that cannot help them when a real problem statement comes. So what we are looking at, can we make our engineers to experience the basic concept even if we are taking online? I will try to create such a situation. And if you look at, we have changed a lot. Whatever way you want to draw the diagram, whether it is hit to Facebook, you can decide what way we are looking at. But we have changed. Now, I will take one or two unstructured problem statement and then see whether I am able to convince you on how these things can help you in the regular classes. Okay, I am now trying out to assume that you are going to your first year class.